Hey guys, Happy Splasher here, doing another video. We're going to do a couple things. First, we are going to see where we are in the event. We are at the end of chapter 2, and we need to get a couple of legendary chests open. And in order to do that, we will be fighting in pits, and then also seeing if we have anything in our inventory in order to find some more chests to beat the node. So I'm just going through here, seeing in the events if there's anything here that's a fable or an offer or something that can be used. All right, here, okay. We have another pit attempt in about 25 minutes. Okay. Just going through some administrative stuff. Ooh, this helps us out a lot. As you see here, we went into our requests, and we see that we have a disciple who actually graduated. Let's just make sure that we're still on the node. All right, we are. All right, this helps us out a lot because we have one less chest that we need to go find, so we're going to claim it. As you can see, it counts towards the quest. That's good. All right, so we are highly incentivized to beat the pit boss right now. All right, let's make sure that we have our bonuses ready. Okay. Our attack bonuses are gone, so we'll have to reactivate them. So we're going to go attack, attack. Back. And we are a little short. That's unfortunate, but we can still go for the attempt, making sure that we have the right warlord and pet available. I can see right now that I have currently Spider Queen selected, but we are going to use the pirate and then have our bleeding once again. As seen from the previous video, the pentagrams helped us out a lot in terms of dealing damage to the nightfall shards, and then also gave us a little bit of advantage with summoning of the sharks. Up our rank a little bit, so that's good. All right, like I said, 23 minutes, but let's see what we can do here. And let's go. Okay, so as before, I want to make sure we look at our buildings. So spikes, damage to us, random damage. The pentagrams, see me. That's okay setup. We have the pentagram behind the building, so that's good. This line is open, so that's good. It's just really here that we have to be concerned about. Then, oh, good too. We have this unit, which will create some shards. Taking a look at the abilities, so splash deals damage to us. Second turn has the nightfall shards from last time, and then deals damage to all our units on the sixth turn for every nightfall that's on the field. We are going to we're going to start by summoning this unit here. Whenever it attacks, it creates a shard. This shard itself will give mental shield to the unit. And whenever the mental shield is destroyed, this unit will give it back. We're summoned over here so that in terms of placement, these shards will come on the bottom of the unit, meaning that in order for them to destroy this unit, they'll have to destroy the shard first and then that. So effectively, this unit is indestructible. We also summon on top of that rune in order to deal to get as many open shards as possible. So right now, we are just making sure that we take care of the units here. No ranged units right now, which is unfortunate. So we will use a shuffle to get the damage going. And we picked up an okay unit. Unit, whenever attacks, it will summon a plant, and then it poisons units on their side of the field that aren't nature, and then it will gain a little bit of a health boost. Right. This unit here that is summoned, whenever it attacks, it summons another unit, and whenever poison goes off, any units that are around it will gain a little bit of a health boost too. Okay. Right, we have this unit to contend with at the beginning of the turn. We take damage to all our units. And then any unit that was on the field when it came out, it will deal damage whenever they die. So we will. Okay, I already see a decent target here. We're going to use this unit. It has the silence ability, and then it will remove the negative effects. And then it summons a building in front of itself. We also gain a little bit of health whenever it gets summoned because of this life palace here. Does healing to us for every unit that was on the field on our side. Then we heal some of our units, and then we heal our warlord. Right now, we're just focusing on making sure that we can clear out their board, making sure that we have, well, we're going to go for the maximum amount of shards to defend this unit, then look for the maximum amount of units available here so that we can open up. All right, so this unit's going to die from combat. Ensure lethal evasion, any of that sort. You don't want to use this ability because it's going to summon the sharks here, but then it's also going to lower the amount of possible shards that we can get. So again, we're going to make sure that we have units available. We're gonna lay off of filling these particular spots here because the summons that come out, they're actually going to spawn in one of these places, and then the spawns are going to come in one of these places. But we're going to summon this unit here. Gives a little bit of an attack boost to our units, and then also lowers the attack of their units as well. All right. Pentagram double damage here. Next turn, we're going to be killing the Nightfall. As you can see, it gives Divine Shield to a unit on their side at the end of the turn, and then whenever it dies, it gets Splash. And then also has Spikes, which is kind of weird, but again, it's something to factor in for later. All right, as you can see, the Divine Shield was given here. So because of that, we need to some damage going in. When this unit attacks, it'll do the poison. So we need to kill this first. Poison will deal. Okay, well, not quite enough. Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry, we will. So when this unit attacks, when this unit attacks, it will deal damage to the adjacent unit. So in this case, it will actually deal up to here. And then we are going, we have to make sure we have the right placement here. All right, so we're going to summon here. This unit is going to create another unit. They'll deal the damage there. All right, so kill the shard, then deal poison damage, and then the pentagram. So we lost one unit here, but that's okay. The main thing was to get rid of that unit so that it wouldn't deal the extra damage to us when it dies, and then also get rid of these death wounds as soon as possible. All right, one of our shards is gone. That's okay. And we're just looking for the damage there. All right, we do want to get rid of this death rune, but also at the same time, we want to deal the damage over to these units. A little bit of damage there, damage coming here. Poison damage, which is good. And then the pentagram damage, so it should be gone next turn. This unit is going to be keeping us alive in terms of keeping the summons on the field to also block up future spots for the death runes. Again, we're going to be getting rid of their units and going from there. Okay. All right, as you can see, the metal shield. So we need to find a way. Okay, again, the damage is going to be dealt there. Given all the timers that are already gone, it's actually okay for us to use ability. Although there's a chance that it could end up landing here, which is bad for us. Well, in terms of raw stats, we would be summoning this unit. Also has the spikes, and then it's a little bit of attack boost whenever one of their units dies. Summon here. Gets the shard, does the damage, kills the nightfall. Alright, does poison. And then we have another summon here. It's feeling pretty good. Next turn, might summon the building, might summon this unit. We'll see what shows up in the epic slot here. Okay. Okay, this unit is going to die again from combat here. Gonna be summoning this building and actually seeing if we can get rid of this death rune here. Good. Damage dealt. Alright. And so once again, good clear field. Yeah, this unit is pretty much, like I said, pretty much indestructible as long as these shards come into play, and then as long as this unit doesn't get silenced or transformed. Okay, once again, the pentagrams are going to help us out here. We need to deal an extra point of damage against this here somehow. We're going to look, see if there's any other place. Uh, Still going to be dealing with 1 damage. How much damage are we going to be taking? 1, 2, on 1, summon 2, summon 3. Yeah, we're gonna shuffle and see if we can get a ranged unit. Okay, good. Summon, so 1 point of damage. We're going to summon this unit. So we're getting the ranged unit so we can trigger off the mental shield, poison plus pentagrams, and dead. Okay, dealt 66, that's fine. Again, getting rid of some of our units, and then has the death wounds here. But again, this unit is still alive because of the plus health at the end of the turn. Okay. Okay, we are going to summon this unit here. When it comes into play, it summons this particular building, and then whenever one of our units dies, our other units are going to get healed, so that's good. And then whenever we get healed, we'll get plus attack to all our units. Even better is that when it gets attacked, it will reflect damage. We have a little bit of healing for melees, and then whenever our ranged units come into play, they'll get an ability to summon a spike, a wood spike from themselves. Okay, as you can see, healing is good. All right, there's going to be some poison damage for 12, so 12 guts. So that's 76. Not quite enough, and we need to get rid of this unit because it's going to be dealing 80 damage to us because of the ability. So let's see here. In terms of raw stats, we're probably going to be summoning this unit. Could summon this unit too, but it might be a little bit of a waste. Actually, no, it won't be. Yeah, we can save the ranged unit. We're going to summon this unit as stats, also gives attack boost all our male units. These two units here are male. And then we can summon this for turn. Okay. Attack, 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 attack with the summon. Gets another summon. Poison damage and a pentagram damage. So this unit's going to be okay. Ooh, splash of 60. That's actually pretty big. So this unit might actually win. But that's okay. We just needed something long enough to block off. All right. Again, we're going to have the poison with the pentagram damage. I think we're actually going to... Because we're actually, because of how the timers work, we're going to take at least 50 damage with the nightfalls that come into play. And then here, we're going to give ourselves an attack boost. And we're actually going to skip turn here. We don't want to get more damage from the summons, so we take damage from that summon. Deal some damage there. Poison, 50. And then took damage, and we only took 22, so that's good. And then we've passed the timers, so in this case, now we can start summoning and not have to worry about that. Okay, I'm going to die from damage, so we're going to keep summoning units there. We want to manipulate the RNGs so that we don't end up losing the shards that keep this unit alive. So we are going to summon. Let's see here. Yeah. So we summon this unit. When it dies, it gives attack to all of our units. Still have some damage here. We're going to keep this boss within 2 turns, assuming that there are no other large units to come into play. Okay. Can't really see the attack. I think it's 156 here. Like I said, no, we can rush for damage. It's fine. All right, so the shard damage, and this unit's gone. All right, and that unit is also gone as well. Okay. We're gonna actually toss this unit. Pretty weak compared to the rest of the bosses that we have. And we already have lethal, so that's good. There we go. We got our legendary chest. And as you can see, it counts towards that node. Got a little bit of sparks. Now we have just this boss here. We're going to fight him when the pit attempts come back, so that'll be roughly about 24 hours. We'll be probably tomorrow. Claiming our node. All right. Then we're going to switch back our warlord for the next node, which is to defeat the journey boss. Make sure that we have our pet. As you can see, we are full in terms of attempts. All right, seeing the warlord's abilities. So every 2 turns, one of our units is silenced, and then whenever our ranged units come into play, they get all block. The ability that deals damage to us, attack boost for them, and go. Okay, we are going to start by Let's start by summoning this unit. It deals damage to all their units. So it was silence, which is not great. That's okay. We have a clear field. Okay, I'm going to summon this unit here. Whenever it comes into play, it will get the zombies. And I'll get an attack boost for every zombie that's on the board side. Next turn, we're going to summon this building. It's going to give an attack boost to all of our chaos units, and then it also deals damage at the end of the turn. See here, it gets another boost as well because of our guild bonus that allows whenever a building is summoned on our side, we'll get an extra attack. And we're in pretty good shape, unless they have some kind of super board wipe. Not the case. And attack. Okay, so that one's good. Playing the node there. See, chapter 2 is done. A little bit of a flavor text. Okay, so now we're in chapter 3. I'm actually going to stop the recording now so we can get people who are kind of missed the previous chapters to catch up. And yeah, we will fill you guys in from there. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, feedback, leave a message on the Twitch channel or on the YouTube channel. You can also find me on Discord as well. Yeah, and so you want to check out any previous videos, go to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, this is Happy Splasher with Chapter 3 coming very soon. Signing off.